the wiser the world. Wise beings are wise equally, but the wisdom that we hold within has more power than the wisdom on the outside. One small step for you would require countless steps for the rest of the world to influence you. So as long as yours truly is wisdom, and you tend to it so that it grows, you are infinite. Once you get there, you realize there's too much to say. You'd spend years writing and barely share a single bit. Years are meant to be spent in pursuit of wisdom and or greatness. Years are not meant for babbling. Moreover, there is so much wisdom that sleeps within your heart that an astrophysicist would say, all the wisdom is already within you. When you are reading a book and a passage captures your attention, that is the knowledge within you, or some subtle analogy, reaching out for more. But the greater the horizon, the more you travel, the more frequent the oceans and the mountains and the sunny afternoon naps, the better. You need not travel far. You need not travel the whole world. But you do have to be surrounded by fresh air, brilliant colors, and there have to be seagulls nearby. Wisdom is nature, and it must grow, but I say, and it must flourish. To flourish is to experience the universe, and it is the polar opposite of the first day of school. We are infinitely complex by default. It is the invisible walls that we must tear down, and then we will flourish. It is not that we lack something. It is just that the world is a sleepy place, full of sleepy ideas, and not all of them are very good. Do you see? Everything is working for you. Nature is but a step away from your daily routine. The wisdom within you is reaching out and grabbing onto songs, scenes, quotes, and audiobooks. And where the oceans are too far away, there are surely beautiful lakes and long trails. But these strange walls that we are born into must be brought down, as they are not part of reality. Grades, for example, are not a measure of your intelligence. You are infinite. Your parents' opinion of you, if bad, is not who you really are, and certainly not who you will eventually become. Poverty is an error. It shows that politics never worked enough, and we need to rebuild the entire notion of the human life. Our minds are just too precious to be lost to stress, and you are too important to the world. Stress, worries, depression, feeling lost, it hurts our brains. Next time you are up for a performance review at your job and get really stressed out, you have to pause and ask if this is worth what is basically brain damage. More than the brain, if our lifestyles are stressful, we can't really make good decisions about our bodies. We have to take care of our minds and bodies, as the damage from a stressful job may last long after we change career paths. And that is just not worth it. Sleep long, never be too far away from nature, and stay fit and be good to yourself and grow in wisdom. You must also practice courage. We must all face great challenges with our heads held up high. We just can't live in cubicles or gray cities of concrete, and we can't go to school to be punished or frightened by bullies. Broken schools are not real schools. Once these walls that we accepted without question are removed, there will be sunshine, and enlightenment will follow. Never will you face the question of originality. That's a silly question. When we have the sunshine to flourish, there is no question that we are each infinitely unique. The walls are only invisible because we accepted something imaginary as part of our reality. We have to carefully examine all the things that surround us, and once we realize how we are influenced by what we took for granted, and that not all of that is positive, we will develop a pressing urge for answers. A combination of nature trails and narrated biographies and other nonfiction will provide most of them. Do you see how becoming a great being revolves around sunshine and health and freedom? In that way, we are nature. We need color and space and fresh air, an inheritance of wisdom from other great beings who are also nature. The wisdom within you must grow, and you must grow all the way up. Knowledge and wisdom is your right, and it is also your health. And the more wise people there are, the wiser the world will become.